I've written with haste to where my love does die. No matter where I go, I will return to my English rose, for nothing can ever turn me from G. I've searched the secret mists, I've climbed the highest peaks, and cut the wild wind home to hear a sad voice speak. No matter where I roam, I will return to my English rose, for no bonds can ever keep me from she. I've been to ancient worlds and scoured the whole universe, and caught the first train home to be at his side. No matter where I roam, I will come home to my English rose, for no bones can ever keep me from she. How's it going, folks? This is Wayne R, back for another lesson, and I thought we'd do something a little bit different today, a little bit of fingerstyle. Absolutely beautiful song, English Rose by The Jam. Not a dead easy one to play, but certainly a good one to practice, and it's worth the effort because it's just a fantastic song. Big fan of Paul Weller, big fan of Paul Weller's lyrics. This is a great song to sort of showcase that. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so this song is in standard tuning, and the first thing I'm gonna show you, obviously, before I go through the fingerstyle pattern, is the chords that you're gonna need. There's not sort of many chords in it, but the fingerstyle, obviously, the movement goes throughout these chords that I'm going to show you. I'm doing it in a different key than the recording. The actual recording would be sort of in the key of a sort of a G sharp, and then it goes to an A sharp, when it changes key at the end. I'm sort of going off the live version, but I'm sort of mixing it. So this is sort of a mixture between the recording and the live version, but I'm doing it in the same key as the live version. I expect, Paul Weller does that because as you get older, including me, your voice gets a little bit stretched and it's just easier sometimes to drop keys and things, okay? So if you take a G major chord, we don't need the full bar chord, we just need, the E major shape, but we're going to be putting the first finger on the 3rd fret on the E string, okay? So that's going to be a first chord, that's going to be, fingerstyle is going to go around that chord. The second chord you need will be like, I think it's a C sharp diminished, sort of, more of a jazz chord. This, not a chord that I widely use, but basically the best way that I can explain it is if you take a D chord, I assume that you all know a D major chord. Now, if you move that chord up, if you had your first finger on the 4th fret on the A string, second finger on the 4th fret on the G, and your 3rd finger on the 5th fret on the D string, you pretty much got the second chord you're going to need. He adds occasionally his little finger on, you're going to need that for the sort of the end of the next chord, like the little sort of chorus part. The little finger will go on the 5th fret on the B string, okay? And the 3rd chord will be, basically all you do from this chord is move your first finger down to the 3rd fret, keeping the 2nd and the 3rd finger where they are. And that's pretty much the 3 chords. And then the only other thing, I'll get to that in a minute once I get into the fingerstyle. Okay, so if we take a G major chord. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to play the E string with the thumb. We're going to play the first finger that's going to be on the D string. And the second finger is going to play the G. That's the first movement. So thumb, 1, 2. And then we're going to go thumb on the A string, thumb, 1, 2. So that's still on the first finger on the D, second finger on the G. So far we've got thumb, 1, 2, thumb on the A, 1, 2, and then the last finger, the thumb on the A, and then the first finger on the D. So put that together, we've got thumb, 1, 2, thumb, 1, 2, thumb, 1. Okay, so that's pretty much your pattern. On the second chord that we do, we're going to do exactly the same thing, but we're going to play all the thumb notes on the A string. So thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1. And then on the third chord exactly the same. Okay, through the little, there isn't really a chorus as such, but I'll just sing through and I'll show you the bit I mean. So, no matter where I roam, I will come home to my English rose, for no bonds can ever turn me from she. Okay, so what I'm actually doing there, on that third chord, I'm adding my little finger on the B string, okay, on the 5th fret, and I'm doing what we call a pinch, where the thumb's playing the A string. You can either use your first or second finger that's going to be on the B, and we're going to, you know, play those two strings together. It's called a pinch. We'll move the first finger up, and then back down again, and then back into your G major. Okay, so that's pretty much all you're going to need, you know, throughout the song, until sort of, you know, 3/4 of the way through the song it changes key. So what it actually does, we do everything the same, but we're going to move everything up a whole step. So now I'm on an A major, so exactly the same pattern, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1. Okay, and right at the end of the song, I think it's just nice to sort of, you know, strum out with a sort of an A major chord. So, you know. And that's pretty much all you're going to need for the song. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. I hope you all dug that. Absolutely fantastic song. I love that. I love a lot of songs by the Jam, and I'll probably be posting, you know, a few more Jam songs up along the way. So if anyone's got any requests for any more Jam songs, I've posted a few up already. If you want to check them out, if you haven't, you know, if you're new to me, subscribe, obviously, you know, go and check them out. There's loads of sort of bands like Oasis, The Smiths, Joy Division, The Stone Roses, all my favourite bands, and a lot of sort of obscure ones in between. There's everything from sort of ABBA through to Metallica. If you don't believe me, go and check them out. But, you know, like I say, if anyone's got any requests, not just for the Jam, for anything, you can either comment in the post below, or a good way to reach me will be on my Facebook page if you want to give that a like, which is Wayne R Guitar. And if it's a nice message, you could send me a personal message. I am getting through a few requests at the moment. This is a request from a while ago. I think about 3 or 4 people have actually requested this one, and it is something a little bit different than what we normally do, like a fingerstyle one, which, you know, it's a good thing to sort of get into. So like I say, I hope you all dug that. So until next time, you know, have a great morning, day, night, whenever it is you're watching, and I will catch you for another lesson very soon. Take care.